Hello guys, NautoAis here, and I want to give my thoughts of the Capcom online program Tokyo Game Show 2025. I'm going to give my thoughts of what they show there, games that I'm interested and less interested to some extent, but we'll have to wait and see because they gave more information about the games that they showed on this program. Starting with Pragmata, they showed more about the game, so they kind of explain more how the game works. Again, it is a sci-fi, you're in this station, something happened, AI took over, and then you have a psychic who is an AI, and they showed more how the concept worked, the hacking, the battle system, the shooting. So it is coming along, it looks interesting, coming out in 2026. I might try it out, hopefully there might be a demo, and let's see. I know they've been showing some demo, I know there was the demo for Katsumi Gime, Path of the Goddess. There's a demo, I haven't even touched that yet, just too many games I'm playing, but yeah, it looks kind of interesting for a new IP. And then after that is, they did an extended trailer for Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection. And spoiler in the future, I'll talk about their next Mega Man Legacy Collection, because the only one that's really left is the Mega Man Legend. In my opinion, maybe it's a nothing burger. I have a theory that this one's going to be a bit different than the previous one, since this one, if you didn't know, is a PlayStation exclusive, and I wouldn't be surprised if Sony and Capcom team up and re-release the Mega Man Legend Collection as a PS1 to a PS4 or 5 version, but we'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, back to Star Force Legacy Collection. They talk more about the game, more content. As expected, as a Legacy Collection, they always put a lot of the gallery, the music, some quality of life. Yes, it may look like a cash grab, but come on, to some extent, there are some quality of life improvement there. Cost probably going to be $60, just like the Battle Network Collections. It's an RPG, it's probably long, and they are adding a lot of content. And not only that, even the graphic, I saw like, oh, that's interesting. They made it, let's just say, quote unquote, remastered to some extent. Because remember, these are DS games. I played one of them, I got it like $10 at Toys R Us a long time ago. And a lot of this N64-ish graphic, which the DS is, and you shiny them up to some extent to make it shiny for HD. Yeah, it kind of makes sense. And remember, this is going to be a PS4, Xbox One game. There is no current gen for this one. So that's going to be interesting. Just like Battle Network Collection, they're going to have online. There's going to be gallery, music, quality of life. And that's going to come out 2026. So I can't wait for that one. And then next is Street Fighter 6. They finally showed gameplay of Crimson Viper. I have to say, pretty good. The animation, the design. I mean, hey, they learned. The re-engine's probably beneficial for them. So I have to say, for the character, it looks like, hey, it's cool. Not really for me. I tried Crimson Viper for Street Fighter 4. Let's just say she's not for me. But hey, for people who like her, finally, a lot of people did say that she kind of played an improved version from Street Fighter 4, so we'll just have to wait and see. Of course, as always, there will be a free update for World Tour Mode. Credit to Capcom for doing that. And not only that for that one, there will be a special crossover event in World Tour Mode that's based on a visual novel. I have no idea, but hey, make it to a fighting game, we'll just have to wait and see. Plus, they also showed Zangief costume number 4, which is Mecha Zangief with lights, nipples. Again, it is what it is, whatever. But at least they're listening to the fans. They want more content, and there you go. Character costume design number 4. They're doing it now Drift Fit because at the time they wanted to do it in one go. It wasn't working. So now some of the characters will have character costume design number 4. So again, they are listening. And yeah, a lot of collaboration for this game there. So it is what it is. And of course, they mentioned about Capcom Cup 12 and Street Fighter League 2025. Thoughts about that? Whatever. You keep me entertained. That's fine. However, apparently there's sort of a controversy in the West. They're making it to a pay-per-view. Okay, I mean, unless if it's interesting. I'm not paying a lot of money for your tournament. What? Just infinite loop throws or whatever they do? Like, whatever. I saw that last year. I mean, yeah, they gotta do what they gotta do to win the match, but I'm sorry, that's so lame. Lame, but whatever. Like I said, keep me entertained, I'll watch. Starting to play like ass, throw loops, whatever. Yeah, whatever, I'll just laugh at you, whatever. Anyway, moving down one is, surprisingly, is that Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright Trilogy, the very first one, part 1, 2, 3, will have a massive update There's going to be gallery mode, there's Photoshop mode, and even certain characters to give in different languages, either Japanese or English. So a lot of quality of life per se, not bad. So I don't really play this game. I have tried them. I'm always lost. I knew a friend that does, so he enjoyed those. It is what it is there. So props to the people behind Ace Attorney that they are actually improving this game. And then they moved from Resident Evil Requiem. Again, same old, same. Basically the game, of course, the horror, the story, new main character. You can play the game either in first person or third person. And not only that, it will also be releasing on the Switch too. And I think they talk about it in the Nintendo Direct. Again, option is there. Parry it, that's good. As long as you get your sale, because if you look what happened with Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, let's just say they didn't make their sale, not because the games were bad, but you're putting on a console that people can't really afford or don't give a shit. And then they showed Omnimusha Way of the Sword. They show how the game works. Yes, it's not going to be Dark Souls, but it's not going to be Dante as well. So there will be some difficulty adjustment, hopefully. But again, like I said, I played all three of them. I never played the fourth one. But yeah, we'll see what this one is. Is it related to the Netflix show also? Which, if you didn't watch it, it's on Netflix. It's starting as an older Musashi Miyamoto. He fought also, spoiler, Kojiro. But again, it is what it is. But yeah, they showed the game. I'm like, interesting. And then Final Fantasy 14 content for Monster Hunter Wild. Of course, like I said, every time there's always going to be a Capcom presentation. There's always going to be Monster Hunter Wild. It is what it is. But hey, what can you do? Makes a lot of money. Why not? As well, info about Monster Hunter Story 3. And during the Tokyo Game Show, they also revealed there will be amiibo. Shit. Are they going to be $30 to $40 each? We'll just have to wait and see. But that'll be a different story there. So no surprise that they'll be talking about Monster Hunter related stuff. Either Story 3, like I said, I like it. Interesting what the story is. I can play that more sort of an RPG than Monster Hunter Wild, which is an actual Monster Hunter game. And that's it for the Capcom Online Program Tokyo Game Show 2025 special. Like I said, it's informative. Of course, they're not going to reveal any new game, but revealing new info about the game that they announced, such as Star Force, Quality of Life, Street Fighter 6 with Crimson Viper. Awesome. They're even adding a World Tour mode that's not even related to Crimson Viper. More content for Monster Hunter Wild. New info for Monster Hunter Story 3. Omnimusha, they show gameplay of what the game is. We just have to wait. Hopefully it's much better than playing those older ones. Pragmata coming out 2026. So there you go. I mean, props to Capcom actually making games. Not like in the past, which they couldn't because they screwed up too much. So a lot of these changes, you gotta keep props of what they did. So we have to wait and see. A lot of it is gonna be 2026 release, most of them. So props, interesting, and if you're a Capcom fan, there you go. So with that, I'll see you guys later.